Good day and welcome to the Friday edition of the Sport Rap Show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha and will be your host for today, unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for the latest on the hit list. Today on the hit list, we start off, that is, with a marathon taking place in Windhoek. The third edition of the Vivo Energy Marathon takes place tomorrow, with over 4,300 runners expected to participate across the 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and half marathon and full marathon categories. Vivo Energy spokesperson Lazarus Nafiti said the event has grown significantly and continues to serve a greater purpose beyond sport. Over the past 2 years, nearly 400,000 has been raised through the marathon, funding community libraries and sanitation hubs in underserved areas of Windhoek. Vendors and SMEs will be present at the start and finish area to provide food, drinks and products, adding to the festive atmosphere. On to the next news. This one is a big one. The NSSR will be taking place as well. I'm sure it's an action-packed weekend. And on the SSR, Windhoek Gymnasium and Windhoek High School will face each other again in the opening match of this year's NSSR Under-19 Premier League, which is also a rematch of last year's final in their recent inter-high competition. NTV's live broadcast will be from 10 o'clock on DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 25, or online at https://oneup2.com or the Network Namibia Media Hub YouTube channel. Supporters anywhere in the world will not have to miss a moment of another classic clash. Windhoek High School won the Premier League last year by beating Windhoek Gymnasium in the final. But the Lions roared in their convincing inter-high victory with a 30-14 win at FNP Verkop 2 weekends ago. We go on to the next news here, where a tense matchup in the NRU Premier League is expected this weekend. Places are up for grabs and obviously places are at stake as well. A 3 matchup await each of the 3 candidates hoping to survive the cut of the last weekend of the pool phase of the Namibia Rugby Union's 2025 Premier League. Only 2 of the 3 FNB Unam 21 points, FNB Grootfontein 21 or Trasco United 20 will be able to join the already qualified semi-finals FNB Wanderers and FNB Kudus at the Hage Geingob Stadium in the capital. The clash between Unam and Kudus will be featured live by the NTV broadcast team. At Grootfontein, the home side will aim to maximize the league points taken from the visit by coach Jackie Box's unpredictable FNB Rehoboth. Grootfontein hooker and captain Vickers Jacobs says prop Nelius Theron and loose forwards Hendrik van Zyl make their return after a recent unavailabilities. Let us now visit the marketplace before we continue with the hit list.
Taking flight has never been easier. Paratus is introducing Sky-Fi internet packages with speeds that will have you reaching for your seatbelts, starting from $500 Namibian excluding VAT per month, with speeds reaching up to 10 megabits per second. There's even a prepaid option where you can top up your Sky-Fi internet for just 15 Namibian per gigabyte. No contracts, no fuss. Visit your nearest Paratus branch to find out more. Or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared, Paratus.
The best just got better.
Parata's fiber packages that give you unbeatable internet speeds at unbelievable prices. Enjoy speeds of up to 15 megabits per second, starting from just 500 Namibian dollars excluding VAT. Sign up now for these fiber packages that are pushing the boundaries of innovation, so you can enjoy more connectivity, faster browsing at even more affordable prices. Visit your nearest Paratus offices to find out more, or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared. Paratus.
As the hit list continues, of course, there is a big Premier League weekend as teams appear, that is to chase the title holders African Stars, who will be in action this weekend. African Stars FC will battle Ongos FC in this weekend's Premiership fixtures as they hope to get closer to defending their title. The team will also battle Tigers FC in what is expected to be a tight contest on Sunday. Many pundits feel that this weekend is a potential determiner of which teams might just still remain in the title race, given the point margins between the top 6. Teams in the league, Commerce Nampol, Young African, are lurking behind Stars and can potentially pipe the defending champions at the post. It is indeed a big weekend for the clubs that are trying to pipe African Stars at the post for the first time in 2 years, since African Stars has been leading that log, and they are closer to retaining a third consecutive title. And obviously clubs like Ongos are fighting to get their points back. They hope that they will be able to challenge African Stars for the title this season around. Now, the African Stars coach is confident that his team might just be able to pull this one off, as tight as it can be. It is indeed a log table that is proving to be hard, and the title race is proving to be tough on those, with African Stars relying on their top scorer, Bakonja Shahi Kika, who continues to shine as the top goal scorer of the league as well. He recently also received a call-up from the COSAFA. Clubs like Ongos FC and Commerce Nampol are also in the mix of things. The table currently stands that African Stars leads the table with, that is, a goal difference of 17 and 47 points. Young African are in second place with 45 points, while Commerce Nampol are in third with 43 points. It is indeed tight up there. Ongos FC, that will be facing African Stars this weekend, have 42 points, and while Mighty Gunners are in fifth place with 42 points. Unam FC are in sixth position with 39 points, while Choke Chula Chula are in seventh with 37 points. KK Palace 34 points in 8th place. Bucks Buccaneers of Ronnie Cananello, that are undefeated in quite 7 matches, are there also with 32 points in 9th place. Tigers FC, that will be challenging African Stars on Sunday, have 32 points, while Blue Waters FC are in 11th place with 30 points. Okahanja United 30 points on 12th position, while 13th position goes to Julinho Athletics on 27 points. Now, the relegation zone, where things are very interesting here, it looks like Young Brazilians FC will go down. They are in 14th in the relegation zone with only 18 points, and so many points that is behind Julinho Sporting, who are in 18th. Blue Boys have 17 points in 15th place, and Cougar Tops, already relegated, are 9 points, and they hold the table at the bottom. We'll go now for another break, and we'll be back with the pipeline.
Experience the best of freedom and flexibility with Flex. Parata's Flex bundles now offer you even more freedom of choice so that you can enjoy quality internet on the go or at home. Choose between fiber with mobile LTE or Sky-Fi with mobile LTE packages, starting from as little as 650 Namibian dollars per month, excluding VAT. You get more for less with Flex. Visit paratus.africa/Namibia, all our branches nationwide.
Always prepared. Paratus.
The best just got better. Parata's fiber packages that give you unbeatable internet speeds at unbelievable prices. Enjoy speeds of up to 15 megabits per second, starting from just 500 Namibian dollars excluding VAT. Sign up now for these fiber packages that are pushing the boundaries of innovation so you can enjoy more connectivity, faster browsing at even more affordable prices. Visit your nearest Paratus offices to find out more or go to paratus.africa/Namibia to sign up online.
Always prepared. Paratus.
Coach Colin Benjamin has announced the Brave Warriors preliminary squad that will be participating in the COSAFA Cup. Let's hear from the coach.
Provisional squad for the COSAFA Cup 2025. It's going to be hosted in Bloemfontein, South Africa, with the goalkeepers Edward Maova, Golden Arrows, Mervin Kasetura, African Stars, Kamayan Dandisiro, Hybrid Football Club in South Africa, Jonas Mateus Bongos. The defenders, we have Ivan Kamberipa, Orapa, Sergio Damasep, Mighty Gunners, Charles Hambira, African Stars, Cisco Haraset, Mighty Gunners, Johannes Butanga, Blue Waters FC, Bonacius Joseph, excuse me for that, UNAM, Velvin Hanamu, Amazulu, Gero Katua, African Stars, Lubeni Haukombo, Cape Town Spurs, David Haingwafa, Chula Chula, Tyrese Kupembe, UNAM FC, Johannes Shifafure, Bucks Buccaneers, and Kennedy Ape, Chula Chula. Those makes up the defenders. With the midfielders in Aprocius Petrus, Cape Town City, Moses Shidolo, Matebele FC in Botswana, Elias Haindongo, KK Palace, Paulus Amutenya, UNAM FC, Bakonja Shahikika, African Stars, Oscar Nyambe, Julino Athletics, Benda Mongudi, Chula Chula, Rivaldo Prince, Marumo Gallants in South Africa, Levi Alfeus, Blue Waters, and Dynamo Fredericks, Joaneng Galaxy in Botswana. Those are the midfielders. Coming to the forwards, we've got the return of Bio Gurira. He plays for Simba Bora in Zimbabwe. Beto Mudeu, Leopards in South Africa, Elmo Kambindu, Amazulu in South Africa, Weissman Lifasu Liswaniso, Julinho Athletics, Willie Stefanos, African Stars, and Jocelyn Kamatuka, Durban City. These players, we're going to start our training camp in preparation for the COSAFA Cup on Monday, the 26th of May at 4 o'clock. We're going to have training sessions on Tuesday, double sessions. Wednesday, double sessions. We're going to release the players on Thursday morning after the training session, whereas they will return to their clubs to play in the Premier League over the weekend.
Okay, Coach, when you took on the job, like your idea was to initially integrate younger players into the setup, into the more senior squad. Do you think this current squad achieves that?
Yeah, I think this is a mixture. This is a mixture with the eye on preparation for the upcoming World Cup qualification games. But at the same time, we also want to use this competition also to develop. We've got players that we have the opinion that they show good potential, that needs game time. We need a Cisco Haraset to play. We need Tyrese Kupembe to play, and a few that I mentioned. They're among a few. So it's basically going, like I said, going both ways. Develop, and at the same time, preparation for our very important World Cup games. And also at the COSAFA, we have this chance of playing 3 matches, probably with a potential maximum of 5, and we have to utilize that with good experience. I'm sure some of these young players will also learn a thing or two from experienced players like Rian Anamu, Emo Kambindo, Charles Hambira, and Ivan Kambaripa.
Good luck to the Brave Warriors who will be up against teams like Angola in this year's COSAFA tournament. Now, speaking of luck, the JSB segment is coming up where the latest bet slips will be announced by Javon Wilson and Brian Munango. And after that, Ario Hart will give us the latest international news. From me, Jesse Jackson, Kauraitha, have a good and safe weekend.
Well, today is not one of the greatest days for us to be doing this. As you guys can see, my brother is dressed for a funeral. He's ready to mourn our club today, Javon. Devastating loss in the Europa League final to a team that we consider ourselves to be above. Tottenham Hotspurs, 20 plus years, no trophy. They get their first trophy against us. How does that feel, brother?
Painful. It's a lot of pain today. As you can see, we're mourning the death of our successful club once upon a time. So yeah, it's been tough throughout the season, and this final then just added that bitter cherry on that cake. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot of work to be done during the off season for the coach and for the technical staff, and we just hope that we can come back stronger. And yeah, it's just not a good day today.
I really hope things do get better for us or we can come back stronger. But I think what makes it hurt more is the fact that we all know we've been having a bad season, and Europa was probably just going to be like putting a plaster or putting it on a sore, because that would have helped us much. But then that hope was taken away.
But Brian, you know what? I've been thinking about it now. I think playing once a week next season will help us, just to reset the team, get new players in, build a new foundation, and just get new synergy.
Instead of
new synergy in the club. I think once a week should be fine. No other European competitions. Correct.
We don't deserve to be there as well. So maybe we rebuild for now.
Yeah, we rebuild. Yeah, we've been rebuilding, but now we need a proper restructure, and yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully, get some top-class signings coming in.
Okay, I have one question for you, but I'll keep it for before we do leave the show. But the question is, does Amorim stay or does he leave? But don't answer that for now. For now, let's quickly have a look at the Europa and just see how big of a thing this is for Tottenham Hotspurs. They last won this competition in 1984. I wasn't born yet, by the way. And then they come and win it again in 2025. 2025 has been the year of, I don't even know what to call it, because I mean Spurs all those years, we last won it in 2017, they came to win it in 2025. Huge congratulations to them. And then yeah, that I think that sums it up. Looking forward to what's big and what's next. Let's look on to what's happier than what we're busy with. Aviator. People are winning a lot of money that side. 2 wins, 2 weeks, 1,421,693. Tell us about that, Jeff.
Just to clarify there, because I know we all refer to, but your limits are only 250,000 JSB. Yes. So it was an accumulative over the 2-week periods that he won, right? That added up to the 1.4 million there. Just for everyone out there who was on our socials and giving us a bit of banter there, just so they can have a clear understanding on how the client won that amount.
It's accumulative. It's not
accumulative. Yes, a client from the Kavango region. That's all I can say. Okay. Well done to him. Huge congratulations. He's on his way to purchase his brand new vehicle, which is, I think it's Fort Everest he mentioned. So I can't disclose anything further than that. Yeah, congratulations to him. And yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks for him. Enjoy try the Aviator game out there. As anyone would know how to play it. When the plane flies, you need to cash out before it flies away, or up until it reaches the maximum multiplier, and then you cash out by the 125,000.
JSB always makes sure after the Premier League, there's a lot to give away to the people, your clients that are so committed to being with you guys. Just tell us more about what we can expect from this big event. A little birdie says. Not even a little birdie, a big birdie says over $1 million or $1 million in giveaway. So just give us more detail around that.
So just to clarify, so the $1 million in giveaways was throughout the campaign, which started in August when the Premier League season kicked off, right? Which is daily winners, weekly winners, monthly winners. Now towards the tail end, we have the massive prize of a total tally of 450,000 Namibian dollars, right? The top winner gets 250,000 cash. He walks away with that. Second prize gets 100,000, third 50, fourth 30,000, and then the fifth gets 20,000. So there's 5 finalists that are selected. They have been contacted already. They will attend at our Platinum Lounge, which is our shop, as you can see there by Government Park, right opposite the Nampower and Ministry of Fisheries. So join us, come have a look there, what's going on. We'll have some exciting activations in terms of prizes, giveaways and such. And then obviously the mega giveaway for the 5 finalists, and see who walks away with that grand prize, as I said, of 250,000 Namibian dollars.
Even top 5, I don't mind.
And these are all losing bets, for that matter. So with JSB, you always win. We are the people's company, as you know. So these are clients that have played bets throughout the season of 20 Namibian dollars or more, and that have lost. All losing tickets go into a bet. There's a randomized draw, and now the 5 finalists are there.
Are being drawn out. So imagine you lose the whole season, you lose. Doesn't matter. JSB will sort you out nonetheless. I think even top 4, 5th, 30,000, 20,000.
20,000.
I don't mind.
So even if you just attend, you're one of the finalists, you walk away with at least 20,000. I mean, that's decent, yeah?
So guys, 30th, see you there. Let's have a look at my bet slip quickly before we do get to Javon's bet slip. It's very, very straightforward. I have 217 odds. If you can copy the code, that will give you the bet slip. Last weekend's bet slip came in for me, so I'm not going to go through those games. But yeah, if you do copy it's all 10 games in the Premier League, and you can walk away with 10,859. Javon?
Definitely have to have a look at yours, because you did so well last week, yeah. Mine is quite not as high as yours, as you can see. Sheffield United to win the championship playoff final there, to get to the Premier League. That's a £200 million game. For whoever wins it, goes to the Premier League, gets those funds. You know, Napoli, Napoli, you already know what Napoli are fighting for. It's the last game of the season to win the Serie A. AC Milan against Monza, I'll go with them as well. Real Madrid at home, just to end of the season, disappointing for them. And then Athletic and Bilbao and Barcelona, both teams to score. I think that's a cracker of a game. So that's easy. Some $500 should get you about 3,500. That's about 7 odds.
Okay, well guys, go back to the video, check the bet slips, get the codes, and hopefully you guys can make yourself some money. We'll be joining you guys again next week, same time, same place, right before the Champions League final.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with golf news first. It is the PGA that continues. The next tournament is the Charles Schwab tournament in Texas, and the winner of the US PGA last week, that is Scottie Scheffler, also playing in this tournament. He came in with a 68, that is 2 under par. That's in the first round. The leader had a good round, that is John Puck of the USA. He came in with a 63, that is 7 under par. Just behind him, 4 under par, or 3 shots behind him in second position after the first round is JJ Spaun and JT Poston. Southern African interest, Andrich Potgieter, he came in with a 2 under par as well, like Scottie Scheffler, and Christian Besaiden at 1 under par. So that is Southern African interest in the PGA Golf. Continuing with cycling news on international sport, and it is the Giro d'Italia that continues. It is stage 12, one of the top cycling tours in the world. Very exciting still, and it was in the mountains that they went as well, and the winner of stage 12 was Olaf Kooi. He's of the Netherlands. He came in a time of 3 hours, 55 minutes and 40 seconds. And in second position, Casper van Ouden, also from the Netherlands, and then Ben Turner of Great Britain. He was in third position. In the overall classifications, it is still is Isaac Del Toro. He's from Mexico. He's got a great tour at the moment, and he's still leading. He's got a combined time of 38 hours, 47 minutes and 1 second. So he's leading by 33 seconds over Joan Ayuse. He's 33 seconds behind him. And then also in fourth and fifth, there's big names that's challenging. It's Simon Yates. That's 1 minute and 11 seconds behind him. And then also Primoz Roglic, just over a minute as well behind the leader. So the stage 13 will be 180 kilometers. There's 2 mountain stages, so it's going to be a difficult stage for the Giro d'Italia in stage 13. Also in tennis news, 2 men's tournaments being played at the moment leading up to the French Open that starts in a week. It is the Hamburg Open, its quarterfinals. It is Andre Rublev that beat Luciano Darden. He beat him in 3 sets. And then Felix Auger-Aliassime, still a good tournament for him. He beat Alex Mueller of France in 3 sets. Alex Mueller earlier knocked out the number 1 set, Alexander Zverev. And then also it is in Geneva, the Geneva Open being played. It is Novak Djokovic that shows good form. He battled the last few months. He beat Matteo Arnaldi, that is to reach the semi-finals in the tournament. He beat him 6-4, 6-4, and now he will play against Cameron Norrie of Great Britain. Cameron Norrie beating Alex Popyrin of Australia 7-6, 6-4. So that's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day and sport weekend. We talk international sport again next week. Bye-bye.